Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're tackling the ultimate showdown, iPad Pro M4 versus MacBook Air M3. Which one should you grab in 2025? I'll break it all down for you, so make sure to stick around till the end to find out which device comes out on top. Oh, and I've dropped some links in the description for the latest prices and deals. Definitely check those out if you're thinking about picking one up. And if you enjoy the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. Let's get into it. When you compare the build quality and design of the iPad Pro M4 and the MacBook Air M3, it's clear that Apple has poured a lot of thought into making both devices feel premium, but they're designed for different kinds of users. The iPad Pro M4 is ridiculously thin, just 0.21 inches thick and weighs less than a pound, making it super easy to toss in a bag or carry around all day. It's sleek, modern, and has a gorgeous OLED display that makes everything look stunning. That said, its featherlight build might make you a little nervous about durability over time, especially if you're not using a protective case. On the flip side, the MacBook Air M3, while still lightweight, feels a bit more substantial. It's thicker and heavier, but that extra heft comes with Apple's signature unibody aluminum design, which feels sturdy and built to last. It's a device that can handle daily wear and tear without flexing or feeling flimsy, and its design is timeless, sophisticated, and reliable. Now let's talk ports. The iPad Pro M4 keeps things simple with just one USB-C port that supports Thunderbolt 4. This is great for fast data transfers and connecting high-speed accessories, but it does mean you're pretty limited unless you invest in dongles or a dock. The MacBook Air M3, on the other hand, gives you more options. 2 Thunderbolt USB 4 ports, a MagSafe 3 charging port, and even a 3.5mm headphone jack. This makes it a lot more versatile for connecting peripherals, though having both USB-C ports on the left side might feel a bit cramped if you're plugging in multiple devices at once. When it comes to displays, both shine, but in very different ways. The iPad Pro's 11-inch OLED screen is a real showstopper. With a resolution of 2420 by 1668, it delivers vibrant colors, deep blacks, and razor-sharp details that make everything pop. If you're into digital art, watching movies, or just love a stunning visual experience, this display is hard to beat. It's crisp, bright, and perfect for creative work or media consumption. On the other hand, the MacBook Air's 13.6-inch Liquid Retina display, with its 2560 by 1664 resolution, is no slouch either. It's not OLED, but it still offers excellent color accuracy, vibrant visuals, and P3 wide color support, making it a great choice for productivity and general creative tasks. That said, if you're someone who needs the absolute best color depth and contrast for things like photo or video editing, the iPad's OLED might have the edge. Now let's talk cameras. The iPad Pro's camera setup is more about functionality than being a photography powerhouse. It has a 12-megapixel front-facing camera for Face ID and selfies, and a 12-megapixel rear camera with decent image stabilization and 5x digital zoom. While it's fine for quick snaps or scanning documents, it doesn't quite match the quality of modern smartphones, especially in low light or when you need finer details. The front camera is serviceable, but can feel a bit soft in well-lit conditions. On the flip side, the MacBook Air's 1080p FaceTime HD camera is a solid upgrade from older models. It's designed for video calls, not photography, and it does that job well, offering clearer images and better performance in low light. It's perfect for virtual meetings or catching up with friends and family, though it's not going to replace your phone for taking photos. When it comes to typing and navigation, both devices have their strengths. The iPad Pro, when paired with the Magic Keyboard, offers a surprisingly good typing experience, but it's not quite on par with the MacBook Air's Magic Keyboard. The Air's keyboard is a dream to type on, comfortable, precise, and quiet, making it one of the best in the ultra-portable category. And let's not forget the trackpad. The MacBook Air's is large, smooth, and super responsive, supporting all of macOS's gestures with ease. The iPad Pro, on the other hand, relies heavily on its touch interface, which is great for flexibility but can't quite match the precision of a dedicated trackpad for more detailed tasks. Battery life is another area where both devices impress, but the MacBook Air pulls ahead. The iPad Pro can last up to 10 hours of web browsing or video playback, which is pretty solid for a tablet. But the MacBook Air with the M3 chip is a real marathon runner, offering up to 18 hours of video streaming on the 13-inch model. If you need a device that can keep up with you all day without needing a charge, the MacBook Air is the clear winner here. When it comes to performance, the iPad Pro M4 and the MacBook Air M3 are both powered by Apple's latest chips, but they're built for different kinds of users. The iPad Pro's M4 chip is a powerhouse, especially with its 10-core GPU, making it a dream for creative tasks like photo and video editing. If you're someone who lives in apps like Adobe Photoshop or Lightroom, the M4, paired with up to 16 GB of RAM and higher-end models, delivers the speed and efficiency you need. That said, while the hardware is top-notch, the iPad Pro's software is still tailored more for tablet workflows. This can feel a bit limiting if you're trying to tackle more complex desktop-level creative projects. On the other hand, the MacBook Air M3 might not have the raw power of the M4, but it's no slouch either. With its 8-core CPU and 10-core GPU, it's a noticeable step up from previous generations, especially in graphics performance. For creative work, the MacBook Air really shines thanks to macOS and its seamless integration with pro-grade tools like Final Cut Pro and DaVinci Resolve. If you're editing large video files or juggling multiple tasks at once, the MacBook Air offers a smoother, more fluid experience. It's just better suited for the kind of multitasking and heavy lifting that creative professionals often need. Now, let's talk gaming. The iPad Pro's M4 chip actually holds its own here, delivering a surprisingly good gaming experience. Games like Wuthering Waves and AFK Journey run smoothly, and the tablet's portability makes it a fun, on-the-go gaming device. Plus, it stays cool even during longer sessions. The MacBook Air, meanwhile, steps it up a notch with Metal Effects upscaling, which helps it handle more demanding titles like Resident Evil Village and Baldur's Gate 3 at decent settings. That said, neither device is really built for hardcore gaming. The iPad Pro's touchscreen and tablet form factor make it ideal for casual gaming, while the MacBook Air offers a more traditional but still somewhat limited gaming experience. So, who wins? For most, the MacBook Air M3 is the better buy in 2025. Its superior battery, macOS versatility, and comfortable keyboard trackpad make it a productivity powerhouse. The iPad Pro M4 shines for creatives needing a portable, stunning display, but the MacBook Air offers a more complete desktop-like experience.